Hey YouTube, it's Renee. Predestined 4 is Predestined 4, aka Renee. How are you guys doing? Hope everybody is having a blessed weekend. It's Easter Friday, it's Holy Friday. It's a great day. Yes, today was a great day, and I'm blessed and I'm happy to be here, okay? So I wanted to come on today. Yes, I'm home today, I'm off. So I figured I would come and hang out with you guys, drop a video. I'm probably gonna do 2 videos this weekend. I'm gonna see how the time permits. Hold on, let me adjust my lighting. Yes, so how are you guys doing? It's been a while, right? So I'm back as promised to do the second portion of my Tmi Tag video, right? I'm gonna do 2 videos. This one I'm gonna do today is the Tmi Tag video, and tomorrow I'll come and I'll drop an inspirational word, because, you know, as I've said in numerous videos, that's what my channel is about. But I want to come on every now and again and give you an insight into who I am, do these little tag questions, you know, to give y'all some kind of idea of my personality, my likes and dislikes, and things of that nature. So, yes, I'm going to pull the questions up and I'm going to continue right where I left off, right? So, yes. Hold on, I'm trying to find the questions, but anyway, it was a great week, no complaints, went by fast, only 4 days this week, thank God, Monday through Thursday, so I'm not complaining, because I got some much needed rest today, and I'm happy about that. I feel refreshed, I feel rejuvenated. I slept most of the day, and I'm not apologizing for that, because sometimes you just need one of those days where you just relax and do nothing. Today was one of those days. All right, so I found the questions. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up right back where I left off. Okay. All right. Okay, so this question is saying, Lord Jesus, what's the aspect of your life that needs tremendous improvement? These questions are just something else. But anyway, what aspect of your life that needs tremendous improvement? That's a good question. Procrastination. Yes. I'm Renee and I'm a procrastinator. That part of my life needs to be changed drastically, tremendously, and it needs to be changed immediately, like right now kind of thing going on. So yes, I am a procrastinator. I am real about it. I'm gonna be honest. There are so many things that should have happened long time ago that didn't happen because I'm sitting on it, but I'm working on it. Okay, so I know what the issue is and I'm working on it. So that's the part of my life that needs tremendous work. Do you have a whole lot of acquaintances or just a few very close friends, and why? I know a lot of people. So yeah, I have a lot of acquaintances, but I also have very few friends, close friends. I have maybe like a handful of people that I can definitely say the relationship is reciprocal. It's a close friendship. It's been a strong foundation. It's been around for years. So yeah, I know a lot of people. I have a lot of acquaintances. But as far as the close friends is concerned, it's just maybe tops, honestly, 3 or 4 people. Yes, because I'm very selective. Okay, do you have any allergies? Not that I can think of. Do you have any birthmarks? No. Do you have pets? No. Ooh. Do you believe ignorance is bliss? Why or why not? These questions. Ignorance is not a fan of it, so I wouldn't necessarily say it's bliss, okay? Get knowledge, that's bliss. I'm gonna leave it there. Who performs the most random acts of kindness out of everyone you know? I'll get back to that. These questions. What's your most embarrassing moment? I have so many, guys. I'm very clumsy. Yes, very clumsy. So I've fell a couple times. I fell up to 2-3 weeks ago. Yeah. So if you see me on Vine or somewhere tumbling down, it's me. Embarrassing moments never cease to fail in my life. I've had a couple of them. What's your star sign? I don't know what a star sign is. I don't know if it's the same thing as your zodiac sign, but my zodiac sign is Libra. What is something that amazes you? What's something? No, someone, a being, a spirit that amazes me is God. The Spirit of God amazes me. God amazes me. His works, His wonders, His miracles, His doings, His being, just Him. Everything about Him amazes me. What's an ideal first date for you? Ooh, okay. Something simple. Going into an atmosphere where I can truly get to communicate with the individual. We can talk, open up. The conversation is flowing. The dialogue is free without restrictions, meaning we're open, we're honest, we're liberated to speak and be ourselves, you know? So that would be my first ideal date. It don't have to be nowhere fancy or smancy. I do like to be wined and dined, but I'm a firm believer also in, you know, it's the memory that counts. You could bring me to a fancy restaurant and I don't remember nothing because there was nothing memorable about the moment. So my ideal date would need to be something creative, something spontaneous too, and just a moment that's memorable, a moment that's free, a moment, like I said before, that's open and honest. I like to communicate, I like to talk clearly. So if we're having great conversation and the vibe and the energy is great, that's all that matters to me. We could go sit in a coffee shop for all I care, as long as there's something meaningful that comes from the moment and memorable. So that would be my ideal date. What's something you look for in a partner? Now y'all want to go into these questions? Okay, something that I look for in a partner definitely has to be a man of God. Not just saying it, but actually walking in his God-given calling, his mantle, his purpose, walking in elevation, in liberty, okay? Someone who knows who they are, not somebody that's questioning where they stand as far as their purpose. Somebody that's intelligent, a definite conversationalist. You gotta be attractive. I gotta be attracted to you. Definitely a sense of humor. Like, you gotta be able to come with the sarcasm and the wit, and we'll vibe just well. Somebody that don't take themselves too seriously. Somebody with substance and purpose. Okay, so Lord, I lost my questions. So that's a few things that I look for in a partner. Somebody committed, somebody dedicated, somebody with morals and values. that's respectable and mannerable. Just somebody that's solid. You know, a lot of people that we meet nowadays, everybody got something going on, and don't get it wrong. Like, I got something, everybody got something going on, but don't somebody that doesn't have emotional baggage. Okay, that's the main thing. Emotional baggage is no good. All right, let me move to the next question. What scares you about aging? Scare is a word that I wouldn't necessarily want to use, but I'm a little bit the unknown. I'm excited about the unknown, and I'm a little nervous about the unknown because nobody knows how their life is going to turn out. We can make all the plans we want to make and all of that, but the thing that scares me about aging is aging without lack of knowledge and wisdom and growth. Yes, I don't just want to be getting older. I want to age and mature and grow. Okay, meaning each year looking back, as far as aging, I can look at the number in my age growing as long as I'm tongue twisted, as well as my maturity and my wisdom. Those are the kind of things that I fear with aging. I want to grow, I want to mature along with aging. Okay. How difficult is it for you to be honest, even when your words may be hurtful or unpopular? Great question. I used to be afraid of telling people exactly how I feel, but like I said in TMI 1, the first part to this video, I don't have a problem speaking my mind, okay? And I don't have a problem with you speaking your mind to me as well. What I have a problem with sometimes is the delivery, okay? The delivery and the timing is what matters the most. So, you know, being honest is not a problem. Like I said, what does it say? Even when the words are hurtful and unpopular. If it all depends on how you receive it based on my delivery and vice versa. So that's how I look at it. I have no problems with being honest and upfront about my feelings, even if it's hurtful, because sometimes some people need to hear it. They might not want to receive it at the moment, but at least you know that you took care of how you delivered the message, and you were sensitive to the time you delivered the message, because you got to be very careful and have discernment in knowing the right time and place to say certain things. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I look at that. How difficult is it for you to forgive someone who refuses to apologize? Great question. Like, okay, the second half is popping. It's good. I like these questions. Okay. I had a hard time forgiving before, but because of my elevation and my liberation in Christ, that's the first thing now I strive to do. As much as something may hurt me or I may feel angry, anger is not a fruit of the Spirit, okay? Resentment is not a fruit of the Spirit. So I don't want to walk in those kind of spirits. So forgiveness is not for me. I mean, forgiveness is for me. It's not for the other individual. So regardless if you apologize or not, I'm going to forgive you, and I'm going to say my piece, and I'm going to keep it moving. If we continue to build a relationship, that's great. If not, that's great too. How far away from your birthplace do you live? My birthplace is in a whole other country. I was born and raised in the island of Jamaica. How many boyfriends and girlfriends have you had? Why is that relevant? I don't really think that's relevant, so I'm gonna skip past that, but it hasn't been many, okay? Like serious boyfriends, it hasn't been a lot at all. Probably not even a handful. How many relationships have you been in? It's the same question. It's same difference. How many relationships? Solid relationships, I would say maybe not even 5 in my whole life, because I've been in long-term relationships. So I would maybe say 3 or 4 serious long-term relationships. How many tattoos do you have? I don't have any tattoos. How old do you think you'll be when you get married? I was 28 when I first got married. The first time, the second time, I don't know when that's gonna be. Okay? How old were you when you found out Santa wasn't real? Next question, please. Which store would you choose to max out your card? I don't know. Have you forgiven yourself for past personal failures? Why or why not? Surely I have forgiven myself for my past failures. And yeah, I have forgiven myself. I've forgiven myself and the people involved in it. This is why I walk in freedom and liberty right now, because I have truly forgiven people who I was supposed to bust upside the head. Okay? I have forgiven them. Still forgive them and talk back to them like nothing happened, because I don't want to harbor that kind of energy. I don't want to harbor that kind of stuff in my heart, spirit in my heart, because it brings so many other problems into your life. You get what I'm saying? So yes, everything in my past that I was hurt by, the people that caused me hurt, the decisions that I made that I used to sometimes cry about, that still pop up. You know, I'm gonna be real with you, some of these things still come in my mind and it caused me to think and ponder, but it's not something that I'm gonna sit all day and worry about and bite my nails and cry and go into this whole state of depression, because it was a decision that I made. Nobody didn't bribe me, nobody held a gun to my head. I tell people all the time, don't beat yourself up about your past, because chances are you decided to go through that journey. Whatever it is that happened, you had a hand in it. You made a decision that placed you in that life path and that situation that happened that may have caused you hurt, pain, or whatever the case may be. So what we got to do is learn to forgive ourselves and the people surrounding the situation and keep it moving, because no man is an island. Nothing happens just to happen. Most of the things that happen to us as individuals, like I said, we caused it to happen because we saw the red flags, we got the warnings, we got the signs, and we still went ahead forth thinking something was going to be different without taking heed to the signals. So that's something that I've learned to do, is to take heed to the signals and the red flags. So yes, I have forgiven myself for past personal failures, and I hope going forward to make better decisions and be more conscious and intentional with the things that I decide to do, because every single decision that I make determines the future. Have you dated 2 people at a time? No. I date 1 person at a time when I do date. Have you ever won a trophy or an award? What was it for? When I was younger, I have a whole lot of trophies back home for track and field. I was a beast in track and field, okay? I still got the hamstrings to show you. I still got the calves as proof, but I'm not gonna show y'all now. But yes, I was a track and field. I was a beast in it. I was a sprinter, and I have plenty of trophies in that. At what age did you go on your first date? I don't remember. First date that I can remember, probably, that was probably in my 20s. Yeah, took me a little while. After a breakup, would you rather be alone or surrounded by friends? It depends on the breakup. If it was a really bad breakup, I'm probably gonna need some time to myself. If it was something mediocre that was childish and stupid, I need to be around my friends to talk about the garbage that just happened. So yeah, it just depends on the type of breakup that it was. Right? The real drastic ones, the real life-changing, heartbreaking ones, I'm gonna need a few days to just be by myself and think about what just happened, then cry a little bit and get it all out and go on about my business. What female celebrity do you wish was your sister? I like this one. Angela Bassett, because I love her so much. I love Angela Bassett. And yeah, my other favorite is Whitney Houston, but she's deceased. But right now, yes, I would want Angela Bassett to be my big sister. Or Jada Pinkett. I like them two people. What's the first amusement park you've been to? It was an amusement park in Jamaica called Coney Park, something like that. I don't remember. But yeah, it was one of them in Jamaica. What's the last compliment you got? You are very gorgeous. Somebody told me that 2 nights ago. What's the most boring movie you've watched? Can't remember. I'm gonna have to come back to that one. Okay. What is your reaction towards people who are outspoken about their beliefs? What conditions cause you to dislike or conversely enjoy talking with them? Okay. People that are outspoken, I don't have a problem with, but if you're outspoken and obnoxious with it, and you are forcing your ideas and your beliefs on me, that's where the problem is going to come in. You are free to speak, you are free to open up, you are free to talk about what governs your life, but don't be outspokenly judgmental. Don't be outspokenly going against the grain all the time, trying to stir up drama. Those are the type of people that like just kind of be having me like, okay, no, you're doing too much. You get what I'm saying? But if you're outspoken and you have a point that will provoke thought in me, I don't have a problem with that, because I'm always willing to learn something different. I'm always willing to understand and have somebody open up and listen to their side of a story, because I don't know everything. But if you're outspoken and you're obnoxious and arrogant about it and you just want to be loud and take over everything, I don't like that. I don't enjoy talking to you when that happens. What kind of question is this? What's under your bed? Nothing. It's a stupid question. What's your guilty pleasure you enjoy too much to give up? Guilty pleasure. Listening to music. That's it. That's all that comes to my mind right now. Praying. I'm never gonna give that up. And it's not a guilty pleasure. It's just it's a part of my daily life. I don't feel guilty about it either. What is something about yourself you hope will change but probably never will? That's a good question. What's something about yourself you hope that will change but it probably never will? I love myself the way I am. There's nothing right now I would want to change besides what I spoke about earlier, the procrastination, getting certain things done. And I know that will change, so I guess nothing. Where were you on Valentine's Day? At work. Was it a weekday? If it was a weekday, I was at work. If it was a weekend, I was at home. Okay. What's the best compliment you ever received? Is it a compliment or is it more of an uplifting? People tell me all the time that I'm easy to talk to, and I give good advice. I've heard that a lot. Okay, I don't think I want to. Are you a morning person or a night owl? A little bit of both. Because some days I wake up in a good mood and I'm ready to go. But that all determines if I had some coffee or not. So if I had some coffee, it's all gravy. But if I woke up in a weird mood and I didn't have no coffee, it could go another way. And as far as being a night owl, it just depends on the day. I can be a night owl, so it's a little bit of both. What time is your usual bedtime? Well, on weekdays I try to get into bed by 9 or 9:30. On weekends it doesn't matter, because I gotta be up for work by 4:30. What is the first thing you do when opening your eyes in the morning? Honestly, I just open my eyes and look for a couple seconds, and then I may say thank God, or I pray or something like that. Or sometimes, honestly, I look at my phone. You know, it just depends. What's the first thing you do? What's the first thing you think of when you wake up in the morning? How is my day gonna be? Do you usually remember your dreams in the morning? Sometimes. I don't dream very often, but when I do dream, it's usually something crazy. So yes, I remember it. What's the first time you were allowed to put on makeup? When I was 15, I think, somewhere around there. Hold on. What's the last film you saw? Us. That's the last theater film that I watched. Me and my friends went to see the movie Us by Jordan Peele. Yeah, had me a little confused, but then I'm okay now. I understand what's going on. After a countless amount of conversations, hearing people's point of view, and watching a few reviews on YouTube. Okay, what's the last movie you saw in the cinema? Us. What's the last thing you watched on TV? I don't really watch TV, but tonight the last thing or whatever I watched was a YouTube video by one of the persons I'm subscribed to. What kind of car do you drive? A Nissan Rogue. What language besides your native language would you like to be fluent in? French and Spanish. What male celebrity do you wish was your brother? Will Smith. What medical conditions do you have? Are y'all serious? No, that's none of your business. What position do you use? What religion will you raise your children to practice? Christianity, okay? But not the rituals of it. I would more so want them to know who God is, to read the word, and to have a relationship with God, okay? So definitely Christianity. What was the first concert you ever attended? I've never attended a concert. What was the last thing you bought? Food. I think it was some fruits and vegetables, because I started juicing again. So I went yesterday and I got me some fruits and vegetables, and I'm on a detox currently, starting today. What was your first experience cooking? It was great. I like to cook, actually. I enjoy the experience. I like to try and taste different flavors. Okay, I'm coming up on, I didn't realize I was talking for 30 minutes. So there's a lot more questions, but that is it, guys. I'm gonna stop here. What drains your energy? Negativity. Negativity, what's the other thing? People that's overly dramatic for no reason. Or people that's overly emotional too often. Get your emotions intact and just get it together. What drains me? Overexertion, doing too much, a long day. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. I am gonna go now. I will be coming back tomorrow to do my inspirational video with you guys, uplift you guys a little bit. empower and strengthen. Thanks